What's up, guys? You want some free tools for one of these? I've got some free files on the website. I'll walk you through how to use them. So this is something that we created a few years ago, me and my buddy Joe, to help us keep track of our bids and help us keep some historical documentation, as well as just help us put a proposal together. So I'm going to walk through kind of the structure of this and how it works, and then feel free to download it from the website. So there's a spot right here where you can put your job name, a spot to put your description of work. Then there's a proposed column and an actual column. So you'll go in and you'll put your materials in here, and then your labor, and it will total everything for you. Spot right here to change your markup. So a true 30% markup, you divide that by 0.7. You can change that. If you wanted a 20%, you change that to 0.8. If you wanted 10%, it'd be 0.9. About 50%, it'd be 0.5. And then there's columns over here for powder coating, your labor rate, and then I've got a spot right here. You can put your linear footage in from your proposal. It'll break down your price per foot, and it'll do the same in pounds if you put your pounds in your bidding structural. So we'll walk through this sample job really quick. So obviously the name, sample job, description of work, fabricate, powder coat, and install 50 feet of 36-inch tall guardrail for the main deck. Guardrail will be fabricated with a molded steel top cap, half-inch round balusters, 1.5 inch solid round bar posts, 3/8 by 1 solid flat bar bottom rail, and decorative post bases as specified by the homeowner. And then we're going to act like this is a job where there's an existing railing. We're going to say we're not going to take that and haul it off for them. So we've got our material pricing right here from our material supplier. And then when you put your powder coat in, you don't put it in here, you put it over in this column. It'll automatically calculate the cost in this column. And then same if you were doing plate, or like a square footage instead of a linear footage for rail, you put that over here. We're going to say we need $50 for fasteners, and then this is going to put that 30% markup on it for us. You'll see right here, that's our total pre-markup. This is our total post-markup. We're going to say that this rail is going to take, we've got 100 hours in here, so we'll say that it's going to take 84 hours to fabricate this and another 16 hours for 2 guys to go install it in a day. That puts us at $9,000 for labor with a total of $11,371. And remember, this is just a sample job. This isn't a real job. I'm just putting numbers in here for educational purposes. So this is our total. It's saying that we're going to be $227 a linear foot. And this is where this actual column comes in. So say we came in at $1,000 instead of $110, and that we came in exactly the same on powder coat, because we know our powder coater charges the same thing every time. And then we're gonna say that we found some fasteners in our shop, so we didn't have to buy any fasteners. And we're going to go over here, and let's say we got this done in 95 hours instead of 100. You'll see that put us in the positive $1,187. So that's great, but sometimes we underestimate things. Say we found out it took us 120 hours to build this. It'd show right there that you're now in the negative. I find this very useful. I use it all the time. What I do on my computer is I have a folder for every job, and what I do is I take this, I save it, I put it in that folder, and then I'll put any DXF files or drawings that I need in that same folder. And then if I come back and I do a similar railing, I can go, okay, look, we made money on that, or we lost money. I need to alter my next proposal. If you guys find this interesting or helpful, maybe it's not helpful. I mean, give me some feedback. Maybe you guys do something better. But I find this a very useful tool in what I do day to day. if you'd like it, find it on the website, lafayettefabrication.com. Thanks, guys.